Hello everyone, friends. Today we are discussing the concept of lipstick effect. But do you know what exactly the lipstick effect means? Simply put, the lipstick effect means that consumers continue to spend money on small luxuries, such as premium lipstick, even in difficult times such as economic recessions or personal financial difficulties. Even when people can't afford to spend on big luxury items, they still find a way to indulge in smaller, affordable luxuries. In effect, they are on a quest for self-gratification. So why does this situation occur? It actually has its roots in a concept that economists call the income effect. When we feel bad, and especially when incomes fall, people often stop buying expensive items because they can't afford them. But they continue to buy small luxuries that make them feel good and make them happy. Another example of this is going to the mall and browsing the expensive items in the stores when we don't have enough money to go shopping. Even if people can't afford to spend more, instead of buying a luxury mansion or going on a luxury vacation, they might spend small things like a new lipstick, a drink, or a cheap theater ticket. This is actually a way of psychologically comforting ourselves. The lipstick effect can be a really positive thing, especially for such small businesses that sell luxury goods. Brands like MAC Cosmetics or fast food restaurants are companies that can perform relatively well during recessions. Because no matter how bad the economy is, people continue to spend money on these small pleasures. It's about creating a sense of normalcy and escape, even if only for a brief moment, or releasing happiness hormones. This kind of spending is like a narcotic when we are feeling down or when we are going through hard economic times. The lipstick effect also applies to products that help people feel more confident and well-groomed, such as cosmetics and grooming products. People spend more on such products to improve their appearance and look more beautiful, thinking that this will give them more leverage in securing or keeping any job. However, this is not always a perfectly smooth process, because while the lipstick effect makes sense as an economic indicator, it actually has some disadvantages. First of all, it is very difficult to track sales data for small luxury goods like lipstick on a regular basis. The U.S. Bureau of Economic Analysis only publishes quarterly data. This makes it very difficult to use the lipstick effect to predict and track economic recessions in real time. In addition, it is important to remember that if the recession is severe enough and people are severely affected, they may cut even small luxuries from their budgets. That is, when they are in much more financial trouble than usual, they may even give up routine habits such as lipstick or drinks. When did the lipstick effect become an economic theory? It was first described by the renowned economist Juliet Schor in her book The Overspent American, written in 1998. Schor had observed this trend in past recessions and noted that the lipstick effect in particular was an example that could be easily recognized in difficult times. If you ask my opinion, it's a really fascinating point of view. No matter how much people are struggling financially, they still buy lipstick, a drink, or a theater ticket. As we said, this kind of spending gives people some sense of normalcy and self-care, even when things are not going well financially. And the psychological impact is enormous. The bottom line, the lipstick effect shows how small luxury goods can maintain demand. However, if the economic situation really deteriorates too much, people will stop spending altogether, and the state will enter a period of recession. As a result, the lipstick effect will become less predictable. If you liked the video, and for more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the videos, and turn on the notification bell. See you in the next video.